What are some of the kind of similarities and dissimilarities between like the eVTOLs and I don't know helicopter, for instance?
That's a great question. So eVTOL and helicopters. So traditionally, the way that helicopters operate is they're really loud, they're really noisy, and a lot of those noise sources come from the fact that when we fly our aircraft, we are wing borne, right? We are not generating lift with the rotors. We're using just passive, where the wings are generating lift, right? That itself is a huge thing. So we are able to not just carry the weight of the aircraft, but we're able to offload that to the helicopter. So to offload that to the wings, that will allow us to shut down a lot of our rotors. And when we shut down our rotors, it's going to be quieter. That's the first thing. Second thing is we are fully electric. And because we're fully electric, that also eliminates a lot of overhead in terms of maintenance cost. So, for example, like you've got a gas turbine engine or a piston engine, and there's so many moving parts in these things. It's unbelievable. But an electric motor, an electric engine really, really simplifies that thing. We've just got a bunch of magnets, spinning around. And of course, we have gearboxes on ours, but it's much, much simpler than, say, a traditional gas turbine or a reciprocating engine would be on a helicopter. So you've got the noise. It's going to be quieter. You've got the simplicity from the motor, from the engineering standpoint. And lastly, it is also electric, which is a huge benefit in terms of like when we think about what the future world we want to build in. Of course, there's a big push right now to reduce emissions, and of course, our aircraft is going to be zero emissions. So that's going to be a huge thing, I think, for a cleaner future where we're not, polluting the skies with, aircraft that are spewing different all kinds of exhaust chemicals, whatever. So I think it's overall, these things are what sets us apart from helicopters, and I think we're obviously
So
did
it's a
some
totally different vehicle. I mean,
totally
this is
different
what I'm
vehicle,
hearing. Yeah.
exactly.